All right, here we go. What's up, everybody? Sorry again about being super late again tonight. I think we're just going to have to start adjusting the time slot 2 hours later. Either way, welcome everybody. I'm here. Hopefully, you guys can hear me real well. I'm trying to adjust audio situation to where you guys can hear me better, cleaner, all that good stuff. We're trying to dial it in. It's annoying to have it right so close to me, but it does sound so much better. So I feel like it's the necessary choice. Either way, welcome everyone. My name is Kevin. I go by It's So Sublime here online, pretty much everywhere else that you're going to find me on the internet. We're continuing our Silent Hill 2, the remake playthrough, so hopefully you guys jump in, join us, and enjoy the stream. I don't want to waste too much time on it. I will have to take a small 5 second break here at some point to catch my DoorDasher, but otherwise, we can go ahead and get started with the game, get everything loaded up, running, and moving. I think they're still probably a good 15, 20 minutes out anyway, so depending on how long it takes the Chinese food to get my food. But either way, we're going to go ahead and get started. Again, like I said, I'm sorry for being late. It's driving me absolutely insane trying to meet this 4 o'clock deadline that I want. But when you work a midnight shift, it does complicate your sleep schedule. That's for sure. By the time I got up and started getting moving on everything today, I was already behind, and everything else on top of it. It just kept piling up until eventually we're 4 hours late for the stream. But let's go ahead and bring the game up here. All right, we got that going. All right, let's not waste any time. Let's jump right into it. I do not think we'll probably finish this game tonight. I'm gonna say it right now. Probably not gonna finish this game tonight because every time I say that, we end up finding another 4 to 5 hours worth of gameplay hidden in there behind. But you never know. We'll see how things go. We had just entered the labyrinth, so we are in the final stages of the game. I'll give it that much. According to AI, without getting any spoilers, we're somewhere in the 70 to 80% progression point in the game. So if you guys are interested in seeing how this game finally plays out, jump in, join us, check it out with us. Be happy to enjoy. What the hell does that mean? Be happy to enjoy. My brain is fried today, guys. Jesus. All right. Let's play some fucking video games, huh? I'm telling you, man, it's been one of those days. I just can't seem to get it right. But hopefully, you guys hang out, enjoy the stream. We'll have some good times while we do it. How's the audio sound out there, everybody? Hopefully, our regulars show up. A couple of mods in here to help adjust, but it should be louder. One of the biggest concerns that I had is when I watch it on YouTube, even when I set the volume to max volume, I still was like I'd have to set it to max volume in order to hear, and that's not something I would usually have to do. So I went ahead and cranked the volume up on my mic, turned the volume down a bit on the game, but it should sound clear, at least according to my estimates. This should be about right. Did a little bit of testing today to double check things. All right, so we've got a lot to do here. We found a couple of different sections of the labyrinth. Looks like two pages. Yeah. All right, so we got 2 pages here. The labyrinth map's awesome. It auto generates as we walk through it, so we don't actually have like a full-fledged map just ready to go. Let's see. Okay, so we got the rotating cube that rotates a room. That's why you see this one room here is actually drawn as a cube instead of a two-dimensional surface. It seems like that's it. We got a kind of an MC Escher-esque building where the stairs go in different directions. So that room actually rotates, and that should allow us to get to different zones of the map. We did re-encounter Maria, who's apparently still alive somehow after we watched her get completely ran through. Um, she is still provocative as ever, trying to convince us to be with her instead of looking for our love Mary. Who else do we got? We still have to. I'm sure we still have to end up encountering Laura. We've got to encounter Eddie again. Like we got to figure out what's going on with the rest of their storylines. There's still a lot going on there. All right, give me 30 seconds here. I want to briefly check audio, so I'm going to mute the desktop audio, see how things sound, just so I can clarify that this is as good as it gets. think I could probably pull this back a little bit. I don't have to be quite so on top of it. I think that sounds a lot better. I mean, compared to what we've been dealing with, the audio was a major issue the last couple of streams as far as my concern. All right. So there we go. Should be good to go as far as audio wise. If you like, again, if you hear anything that you think could be corrected, just let me know and I'll try to adjust as we go. I said this is what took so long today, as I thought a simple task as much as moving my microphone would be very simple. It was not. It took hours of adjusting. All right, we got something alive in here. Oh, Jesus, another one of these assholes. These guys suck. I bet you with the rifle I could probably knock them off there in 2 shots. I mean, we're hurt. I don't even want to go into any room right now. We're so hurt. We have no healing potions. We've got no healing supplies whatsoever. Our Dasher is on their way, but they got 2 stops to make. That'll be fine. I was trying to get some food before the stream started, but it wasn't going to happen. Like I said, today has just been a stressful day. Let's double check. Looks like we missed a room back here somewhere. That one we've been through. This one we have not. Ammo. Is that pistol ammo? Handgun ammo. At least we got a couple rounds for the handgun. This is where we're like, we need some potions. I burnt through so many of them during that last encounter. We need some potions. Alright, so they finally drew that portion of the map on there. I'm pretty sure we can't go back and talk to Maria anymore, at least at the moment. Yeah, that area closed up behind us. We can't even go back there. Suspended cage. I do remember that. I think that's the last thing that we did, is we dropped this weird suspended cage down. Try and interact with that. I'm a little concerned to try and interact with pretty much anything, though. Like I said, we're so hurt. But yeah, that's what it is. Giant meat cage hanging above us here. Don't know what that does. Like we could probably pull the ripcord on it though. Oh no, we don't. We don't have any items for this. That's funny considering I know for a fact that we have a kitchen knife in our pocket. How do we get to items? Personal items. Angela's knife right there. Problem solved. I don't know why we don't have the item for this, but okay, if you say so. Check this door, I guess. Love to find some healing stuff, man. Healing stuff and ammo. Oh, nice. Cabinets. Nothing, of course. Some more ammo. That looks like rifle ammo. It is rifle ammo. Jesus, what does that sound? Guess I hate to keep the rifle out as our primary. Like, that's precious ammo, so to speak. Alright, so this looks like it's going to be the same room as we were just in. Right? It's not exactly the same room. What's back here? There's another door here. Locked door here, of course. Yeah. Kind of annoying it didn't put that on the map. Alright, so the area, both this area and this area over here on the right are both going to lead us to a cockroach-infested steel cage room that has that monster underneath of us. So we're going to have to just try and move through these rooms quickly and efficiently. Can't get through there yet. Need to watch for the guy. Make sure to dodge him. So there's a guy that walks upside down underneath of the floor. He's coming away. Yeah, and he's got this Yeah. He can scream, and he has a big-ass tongue that'll lash out at us. Both would be incredibly problematic right now. Oh, shit. I saw footsteps. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? Okay, it's one of the basic ones. That's pretty easy to deal with. Just melee this down. Ow, you son of a bitch. He still got us. Ugh. Let's hope there's some potions in this room. That's not what I need right now. Let's check cabinets. Come on, health. Health or ammo. Damn, how we just... Like, what's the point in putting... If you only allow certain drawers to open, put something in them. Like, it seems so silly to have the red herring drawer or whatever you want. Oh, Jesus. You son of a shit. Right there's the medicine we need. Knock him out. Knock him out. Knock him out. Thank God. Take the syringe. Use the syringe. Whew. Alright, so that's a million times better. I've been taking a energy drink just to prevent from having to see the red border on the screen. We were able to do that for a while because we weren't needing that many. We were staying on top of the health. But now that we've had our ass thoroughly handed to us, we're gonna have to be more cautious. I feel like I just heard something walking. Did. You son of a... Dodge, dodge, dodge. Not playing with you. Not playing with you today. I'll start getting more... How far did we explore? I mean, there's a lot of room down here. I still hear something. Let's check this back hallway. There's some ammo right there. Take that. More pistol ammo is always useful. So there's nothing back here. It's just a room to hide a monster in. Awesome stuff. I feel like he is still turning his head there. What's he looking at? Yeah. See anything else? What is that sound? Yeah, that sound. It sounds like flesh squirming. Oh, I guess it could be in the other room. Since there's a hole in the wall, we probably would be able to hear over there. Let's see if we can take a peek. Legs or the arm of a chair? See anything right away anyway. Here, okay, here a sec, guys. I want to check on my DoorDash situation. Yeah, it looks like they're heading to me now. Alright, not a big deal. Just have to pop out there for a second and meet them. They could never seem to find my front door. I like the microphone being here. As far as this goes, I think the audio quality is so much better after making this adjustment. However, it is very annoying that it's right in my way. Like I have to reach under it or around it, and it's a nuisance. I tried 50 different variants today, though, and I really could not find a better option. Something is obviously alive in here. Assuming it's right around this corner. Oh, dude. I see what it is. That's fucked up. What the fridge doing? some searching first. Oh, I'm scared to open the fridge. I'm scared. I also... Yeah, let's go ahead and do it real quick. Don't want to start any major cutscenes. Yeah, I think it's time to throw that away. That chicken pad thai is no longer good. Why does he got to stick his hand in everything? What is wrong with you, man? Lighter fluid. Lighter fluid. Okay. Is that what we're supposed to do, is burn the rope that we encountered earlier? That seems plausible. So instead of cutting it, they want us to burn it. There's a door painted on the wall here. What's up with that? That's perplexing. Just door painted on the wall. Can't seem to do anything. Oh, I do have the lighter fluid. I wonder if I could burn it. I don't have a lighter. I'd have to wait until we get one. It's just out of curiosity. There's not an interact symbol here either, so I can't use lighter fluid on it. Strange. Yeah, that looks funky, man. You left that a little too long. I can already tell you this DoorDasher is going to have so much trouble finding my place. They're automatically going the wrong way. I don't know. I mean, I guess if they do know the area, it might not be a terrible way to go. The fact that he's avoiding the suggested routes tells me he should know where he's at. But either way, I need to go deal with that right quick. They're within 2-3 blocks now, so I think now's the time to go check it. So bear with me here for 2 seconds, guys. I'll be right back.